in costume. Turns out Miss Peru wore an outfit which is supposed to have been representing La Diablada, or the devil. Well, Bolivia says that that actually originated in their country thousands of years ago, and that Peru should not have used it to represent their culture. So even the pageant, you know, a little controversy can be good for the pageant.
You know, I remember in India they used to say because of a woman the wars were ensuing, and those were in the history books. But today, folks, these two countries are ready to go to war on this Miss Universe pageant.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope they don't turn violent over this. But it is interesting that, you know, cultures do migrate, and when they go from one country to the next, you know, how do you stake your claim to something that goes back to your ancient past?
Talk about yoga.
That's
People
right.
are trying, you know, trying very hard to put their rights on it.
Well, on to a different kind of controversy right here at home. You know, folks, there's been a lot of discussion about Michelle Obama,
yes,
about her attire on her recent vacation. You know, she was out west looking at the Grand Canyon with the kids, and of course we know it's 110 degrees in the middle of summer when it's, you know, really, really hot out west.
But she was wearing hot shorts.
Well, yes, she was. She was dressed like most of us are dressed on vacation, in her shorts and tees, and that created quite a stir because there is that very, very stark image of her coming down off of Air Force One, descending the staircase, and you've got two very formal gentlemen saluting her to the left and to the right, and here she is coming down in very casual attire. And that didn't rub everyone the right way. I mean, I'm curious, what are your thoughts? I actually have mixed thoughts on this, which I was surprised by.
I have the thought that she is sexy, she's got great legs, and yes, if you don't show it now, when are you going to show it?
But should you show it as a first lady, right? And that is really the question. And there was a good article here in the Sunday's Post about whether or not it's really appropriate. And the author makes a good point. It's not that the vacation attire itself was objectionable, because we all dress this way. But the fact is, there is a certain amount of decorum and pomp and circumstance to descending from Air Force One, and she should have perhaps honored that occasion. There is a quote in here which I really like, and that is, you know, avoiding the appearance of queenly behavior is politically wise. She's always tried to be the very average woman. But it does American culture no favors if a first lady tries so hard to be average that she winds up looking common. And I thought that about summed it up.
I think she looked great. I think she has every right to dress that way. She has two kids, and she was just making her kids comfortable by wearing what they were wearing. And it is perfectly fine. I like that. You know.
Well, I mean, she certainly is making a statement.
Coming up next is Morning Blend. It's a conversation between two youngsters, is what I like to call them, and they have their own issues. And Rohan and Vyomika Jairam are going to present that to you shortly. But I want to tell you, we enjoy the adult communication. We like to see how the world
works. They just bring
works.
a fresh perspective to all the issues that we discuss. They present the youth view, and I think it's great. Of course, they're now going back to school, so you won't see their segment for a little while. It'll be on hiatus, but it'll be back soon, and you can enjoy their fresh chemistry on screen again.
And folks, starting next week, we will be showing you the interviews. We have been holding some of them, so they will be showcasing that. In the meantime, from both of us, that's about all we have for you, and you have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.
Namaste.